lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and towing the slab here, Shohei Ohtani.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Garcia heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Chas McCormick digs in now. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. That one's in there, 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustments got to be coming soon. Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
The 1-0. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Singing Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly. Orioles due up in the first, no score. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now at Oriole Park and getting to start. Framber Valdez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's a speed threat, Bobby Witt Jr. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike.
Yeah, just goes about his business, gets a lot of ground balls when they put it in play, and just loves being out there. And as for the cologne, makes him pitch better, he believes. I always thought cologne made me smell better.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Chris, Framber uses 3 types of cologne. Tropical scent for pitching, a more subtle smell when he's not pitching, and a very intense smell for when he goes out.
That's what I call self-awareness right there.
And a 1-2 again. And that one off the outside edge. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the lefty. And that's outside. And now it's 3-2. The The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Stepping in, Jackson Holliday. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Witt on at first. Nobody out. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Yeah, it could be his nerves. It could be adrenaline, just too pumped up. This is a big game, and sometimes guys need to get a little fatigued so that they can allow their stuff to really play.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Shohei Ohtani in the box now. Takes strike 1. No outs. Runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses way outside. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires. And it's 1-1.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And a pitch. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
One out, runner at second. Alex Verdugo, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. There's a strike.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers.
1 out and a runner at second. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Toss to Beer. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Top of the second, here's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
The 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That just misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Jeremy Pena, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Ohtani, a former MVP, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ball 1 there. And down on strikes. And the struggles continue in the postseason.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the second, and into the box for Baltimore, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. The wind to kick the pitch.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. High fly ball out to center field. Taylor in position. And there's one away.
Batting it, the third baseman,
Jorge Mateo now. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Line drive caught.
batting ninth, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
This is Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. That one missing inside.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He walked and came around to score his first time up. In there for strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Now snap throw to first. Carroll gets back easily. That's to third, and it gets by him. Carroll around second, headed for third. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. The walk and a run scored his first time. Back to the mound. It hit him. Toss to Beer, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. On to the third inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. Taylor, a former Gold Glove winner, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. There's a strike. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the righty deals. Gets him to chase after that one.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Oh, 2 now. And ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Struck him out swinging. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Tyler Whitaker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Whitaker hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. That's through there for a strike. He goes down looking. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one missed.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Oriole Park still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
Goldie takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one inside. 2 balls, no strikes. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who could forget Griffey hitting the home run off of the warehouse in the home run derby? But always when shots are framed, you see that building, you know exactly where you are. Camden Yards. The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. 1 down. Alex Verdugo will hit next. Caught looking his first time up. Runner on the go. Hit hard. That gets through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And next for the Orioles, Francisco Alvarez. Check swing went around. 0-1.
And when teams started building sort of state-of-the-art ballparks, Baltimore was the first organization to do it up the way that they.
Line drive, makes the grab, 2 down. Yeah, this really was the first old school new ballpark that we saw in the major leagues. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Right side, hard hit. They take the force out, and that is that. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jose Altuve. Ohtani back to work. There's a strike. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play. And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
McCormick in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Astros yet to pick up a hit here. Foul ball there. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And now 2-1. That one in for a strike. 2-2. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
The other way, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. They put the tag on him on to Goldschmidt. That's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 4th, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. The wind of the pitch. Liner snagged at first.
The right fielder, number 12,
Corbin Carroll, the next to hit for the Orioles. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. And that one fouled off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
1-1 now. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And a pitch. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
No, that's pretty much the last thing you're looking to do with 2 outs and the bases empty. You have the opportunity to be really aggressive with that hitter. You don't want to wake up in offense, and you don't want to give a team an extra out.
Holiday in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Runner on the go. Swing and a base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. There's a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. A hit and a man left. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Tucker. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
2-0. There's a strike. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, and 1 now. There's a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And 1 and 2. And he deals. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here comes a pitch. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped on a line. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy. Pitching change here, Forrest Whitley.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Here's Alex Verdugo. In there, and it's 0-1. Not even close there. 1-1. Line drive. Hauls it in. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. That one's in there, 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Watts appears to be getting loose. Pitch kicks away from d'Arnaud. Goldie up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
1-2 here. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Garcia in the box again, takes a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is Jorge Mateo. And that one upstairs. Righty delivers. Just missed. That's inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now here is Corbin Carroll. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Now 1-1. The 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a strike. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Bobby Witt Jr. next to bat for Baltimore. And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit for the Orioles. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Right side. Altuve handles it. They limit the damage here. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 5 innings. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Michael A. Taylor.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next pitch is popped up. Mateo makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Darno, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the pitch. That's off the mark. And now 2-0.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-0 down. And a 4-pitch walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Whitaker now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Darno, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And now it's even up. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. And a foul ball.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
2-2 now. And that's outside.
3-2.
Got him. 2 out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a little high. Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice, 6 times a Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting champ, 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Tracks it down for the out. And that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 5 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Orioles, the second baseman.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that size does not hold him back. You know, only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League Baseball history than Jose Altuve.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Ohtani stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie, 37 years young. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. First pitch just misses. In the air, out towards left center. Alvarez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And next for the Orioles, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 3. Throw to first. Ohtani back in standing. Another move to first. And they're keeping him close. And the first offering is not close. Foul ball. And a 1-1. This one smashed down the right field line. Tucker makes the catch, and that will end the inning. And the Orioles leave 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Chas McCormick. And a pitch. Slider misses outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. High in the air, out to right. Carroll makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-0. And that one clips the corner. Going to count 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. That's in there. Strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Way inside, gets out of the way. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. And a payoff pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. And that should be extra bases. And he's got a double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. That's in there. That's strike 1. The pitch. That clips the zone, and that is strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And the 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Tucker at second with 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 1 left for Houston, still looking at that bottom of the 7th. Now the Orioles catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Whitley back to work. And that's outside. Fought off foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And that's in the dirt. This one lifted in the air, left field. Alvarez in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. That clips the corner. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to first, and Garcia is out.
Third baseman, number 3. Jorge.
Here's the third baseman, Jorge Mateo. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And now Corbin Carroll. Ball 1, no strikes. Righty to the plate. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Whitley picks over. Mateo back safely. Check swing didn't go. 3-1 now. Called strike right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Witt at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 1-1. That's towards center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Back now at Oriole Park. We're at the top of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Seth Beer. And a pitch. Outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Kicks and fires. In the air, left field. Verdugo grabs it on the run.
So a drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Michael A. Taylor up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Now he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. Struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
That's a slider for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
At the belt and fires. That just misses. Ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And a 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Whitaker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Kicks and deals. And strike 2.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that one gets past the catcher. And he's into scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch. Darno stands at second with 2 gone. Out to short. A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Cionel Perez gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Altuve stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. Altuve checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Andrew Wantz. And now Jackson Holliday.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The wind to kick the pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next one just misses. And the count is 1-2. The pitch. Got him swinging. Here's Shohei Ohtani cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Swings through that one. 0-1. And fires in a fastball at 95. That's inside. Back foot slider struck him out.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Goldie stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Whips it across, and the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're up 5-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now the Astros designated hitter, Chas McCormick. The pitch. Ball 1 low. Perez, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quick at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Missing inside, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 is on the way. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The lefty, the 1-0. They say you win. Check swing, run around, and a count 1-2. McCormick gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Man at first, Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. That misses. Ball 1. And that clips the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And here it comes. And now it's filled up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken. Pena in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now the count is even. Here comes a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ortiz settles under this one, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles get it done at home, taking games 1 and 2 of the series.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of
Don't even come out to fleas. Don't even pay no mind.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 3 in the NLCS, the Los Angeles Dodgers got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 4-2. They trail in the series 1-2 going into Game 4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
Mm-hmm.